Hey everyone, so I know there's a couple people that want to know, well, not really a couple, but a good amount of you that want to know how will Aqua work with and synergize with Hutao. I haven't come across anyone like made any video or stated anything, so this is just my opinion about it, and I'm sure there will be other people that could cover this a lot better than me. But when I look over the kit, I could have a bit of understanding if there is synergy or if there isn't. So as we know, when you pop the elemental skill of Hutao, she loses HP. So yes, this will help build up some stacks for Aqua's elemental burst, her point system, her stack system, whatever you want to call it. But is it really that much? And don't worry, I'll get into the elemental skill after. I just want to get this one out of the way. So as I see it right now, to take advantage of Aqua's burst, right, you're gonna need, well, Aqua herself, the Hydro deity of Genshin's impact, and you're most likely gonna need a healer. And as we know, Hutao, she doesn't like to be healed. We're unsure how much HP Aqua's elemental skill will be draining from your team. So while yes, Hutao doesn't contribute like a big amount because her rotation is kind of lengthy for the amount of HP that she personally loses, unlike Nevelet, there could be some ways to play around this. But just know that in the beginning of the rotation, Hutao wouldn't really get that much damage bonus from Aqua's elemental burst, but it could gradually build up, very similar to like how Yelan buffs Hutao. So about this rotation, I was kind of thinking about, let's say when you pop Aqua's elemental burst and you switch into Hutao and then you pop her elemental skill, she loses like 30% HP there, and then she will gradually lose HP because of Aqua's elemental skill. So again, we unsure of how much she will be losing, but if the amount is kind of drastic, it could benefit Hutao in a good way. But that's where you run into a big problem, because let's say you're at full HP with Hutao, you lose 30% HP and then Aqua's elemental skill starts draining HP. It will stop draining HP at 50%. So how do you think you have to counter this? Oh my, you might have to use someone like, and mostly only Kokomi. She will be the fastest healer that you could use with Hutao, because yes, Baiju is really good, but if you use Baiju in a team like that, most likely you're not going to be able to vape. But then there is a possibility, because I do vape in a Bersian team with Hutao, because Sensho's Hydro application is so damn strong, and then Aqua will be providing some Hydro application as well. And well, Kokomi's Jellyfish might be able to go on cooldown when it's time to switch back to Hutao for a second rotation. And well, the good thing about this team is that Aqua will get a lot of energy from Sensho if you want to use the Sacrificial Sword or the Favonia Sword, and plus Kokomi will be generating a little bit of particles or feel. It is something, because as you know, Aqua has a bit of energy problem, which can be solved if you want to sacrifice her personal damage and use Favonia Sword on her as well. So I don't really think for a team like this she will have any problems. And Favonius isn't really her best weapon. But like, I would say at C0, a lot of you will not have this weapon, and it will become very valuable the day when Fury Aqua drops, and that is a Festering Desire. I will talk about this in the next video. Now, I'm not sure if you saw a major setback in this team by running 3 Hydro and just Hutao. Now, yes, you will get the buffs from Aqua's Elemental Burst, but you also lose out on a big Zhang Dong shield and his Universal Elemental Shred. But hey, you never know. Maybe you could probably, I don't know, switch out Sensho and use someone like Kazuha, so you could swirl Hydro, maybe Pyro. I'm not sure about the Pyro, that will be kind of tricky, and buff your Aqua's personal damage. So maybe you could kind of make up for a little bit of DPS loss, but then again, is it really that much of a DPS loss? But let me don't make no excuse. What's the point of using a new unit and changing around her existing best team just to perform the same way, or maybe a little worse, or maybe a little better? Makes no sense. It's very clear what Hoyoverse is doing here. Yes, Aqua can synergize with almost any character or any team that we have, but they are basically telling you that we created a character that revolves around a new mechanic that she and only she can provide to us in this game, but we're not gonna make it that accessible for what already exists in the game. So yeah, they want you to invest in Fontaine units. And I don't really see a problem with that, but then I do see a problem with that. I'm sure there's a lot of people that will get baited into pulling her. And what if she doesn't live up to the expectations? It doesn't really feel good. I'm not sure about you, but you ever feel like so hyped for a character and you save so long for them and you pull for them, and like as soon as you use them you just don't like them at all? I've come across this a couple times and it doesn't feel good. It really pushes you away from the game, and that's the last thing we want to do to any player that has been saving for so long, because there is a lot of players that are not invested like us, and they mostly pull for design, and they also struggle a lot. Like you would be surprised how much people have help out and they are like AR 55 and they can't even beat Ishtaha by themselves. So by pulling a character like this, it kind of and might ruin their experience a bit. She is a very technical character that I think a lot of people need to wait, and if you really don't know anything about her, you should wait until, well, a bunch of us come up with some guides and our personal honest opinions about her. You see, when I say that she is broken, I look at my account and I see potential where she could fit into. You don't have an account like mine, and I'm sure 90% of the players in Genshin Impact don't have an account like mine. I'm not saying it's better than yours, but I'm saying the way how I build my characters, I understand each and every one of them, and there's a lot of players that are not like that, which is completely fine. Play how you want. So like for a bunch of us, she will be broken, but for other people, she might just be bad. But hey, vote for the character that you want and the character that will keep you playing and not be bored. Leave it to us down below what you think about Hutao and Aqua from Konosuba, the hydro deity of Genshin Impact. Hit the like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.
In my sight, landing nowhere with the sight. Had to take her with me. She was tasty to my sight, so I had a couple bites. I'm offended, there's no violence in my